Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Python Plays Minecraft. We're back for the 21st episode here, guys, and once again, can I just say a massive thank you for all of the support so far in the series, especially the last episode. Guys, I really do appreciate all of you guys coming out in your masses to support the vid with like ratings and all your beautiful, lovely, supportive comments, guys. I really do appreciate it. If we can keep it up with 2, maybe 3,000 likes per episode, that would be fantastic. However, in today's episode, we are going to be getting straight on with a little bit of a sub-project. So, one of the things that I've come to realize is that we're missing, like, very specific enchants from our various bits of gear, right? And to be honest with you, we've got 3 villagers already, right? We've got this villager here, we've got Brian, and we've also got ourselves the 3rd librarian villager just in here, right? See, the thing is, that is more than enough to begin a villager breedery. So, ladies and gentlemen, in today's episode, we are going to be making a villager breedery with also an automatic villager pickup system with Minecart. So, yes, there will be a little hint of redstone going on in today's episode, guys. So, if you're excited for that, then, of course, drop a like. But, guys, it's going to be a great time. I'm very much looking forward to getting this thing underway. Now, the villager breeder design is from Wattles, who is pretty well known in the survival and tutorial community for Minecraft, so go ahead and check out his tutorial for the villager breeder in the description down below. But here we go, my friends. We've got a lot of stuff going on here: carrots, potatoes, dirt, wood, cobble, bread, so we can get the breeding started. So yeah, what we need to do, guys, though, what we need to do is we need to go about 100 blocks away from this area here. Now, the reason we need to do that is because we don't want the resultant villagers of the breeder to claim any of the beds that are at the breeder. So if they are about 100 blocks away, then their beds will be unclaimed over there, and therefore the villager breeder can continue to produce villagers. So what I'm thinking of is going in this direction towards 0, 0. So if we just minus off 100 blocks or plus 100 blocks in the X direction here, we will be going to, what, minus 20? So if we go way over here, my friendos, then we should be good to go. But what I want to do is I want to try to make it so that the villagers all wind up dropping to a very specific place. Maybe like in here or something. We dig out like a little bit of a drop chute or something like that. Then we could start determining, you know, what kind of professions we have. Maybe we can make ourselves like a villager profession chamber here. We assign them a very specific profession, get them all, you know, traded with, and get them to master rank and get them a bed, workstation, etc, and then we send them off on their merry way to their respective places. Okay, alright guys, so with the room dug out, we now need to go ahead and see if we can make a nice little villager drop area, right? So let's begin with a few stone bricks here. I want to put down some glass, rather like this. Okay, let's just dig that bit back up there. Okay, cool. We're going to dig out these 3 blocks, replace those with stone bricks as well, in addition to this one as well, because why not? And then we're going to place down a piece of glass there. We are going to go ahead and place down a fence gate here. There we go. And then the villagers will wind up being trapped behind there. We go ahead and we pop off their minecarts one by one. They come out and then they go into the next section, I guess. So maybe we go ahead and put them in here where there's going to be a bed and their profession station thingy badoohicker. So okay, let's make ourselves another tiny little chamber here then, in which case. So we'll have this going on. We'll have a bed. And then we'll have like a profession station of some description in this particular area here, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We're starting to get there slowly but surely. Very nice, very nice. So let's just maybe do a little bit of work here. Okay, and then maybe we can do some stuffs rather like that. We could potentially make this look a little bit better. In fact, to be honest, I probably am, because it looks a bit crummy at the moment. We need to make it look a bit better, huh? Alright, guys, so here we are. The X coordinate there is nearly at 0, so we are 100 plus blocks away from our main settlement here, guys. So, what we need to do is we need to try and figure some measurements out first, actually. So, the design that Wattles has is 6 blocks in either side. So basically what I mean by that is we go forwards a few blocks here, and then let's say, I don't know, maybe here, question mark? I don't really know, like maybe here. Okay, so this will be where the villagers drop down onto the minecarts, and then they get sent off, and then away they go. We need to go 6 blocks on either side, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then, hang on a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so 4 of those blocks are going to be dirt, because obviously we need some crops so the villagers can breed with each other and become willing. And then the other 2 blocks are going to be where the beds are going to go, right? So, do you know what the first thing I feel like I should do is, actually? I feel like I should do the villager pickup system first, because, you know, going from bottom to top, the bottom part is the villager pickup system, right? So, yeah, might be a good idea. Might be a good idea indeed, in fact. Alright, guys, so this is what the villager pickup system is going to look like, and I realise that there is already a pretty major flaw with it, in that the villagers will, well, at this stage, they'll be baby villagers, right? But there is the very real possibility they'll just be able to jump up on the tripwire there. Like, if they don't immediately get into the minecart, then yeah, they're kind of free to roam around, and that's not really that great. But anyways, I guess that's something we're just going to have to work with maybe for now. But I don't know, if you guys have any other suggestions, give me a little bit of a nudge in the form of a comment. But guys, what I am going to do is I am going to begin by placing a dropper down here facing up into this dispenser. The dispenser is going to dispense the minecart onto the rail, and then the villager will drop down into it, get inside it, and then off he goes. So, like I say, we need to be able to put minecarts in there. So let's go ahead and begin by doing some of this, and then maybe we could have like a double chest here, which is going to be where the stuffs are going to go, right? So the minecarts are going to go in here. They're going to wind up, you know, funneling into that bottom area there, and then it'll be good to go. Okay, so with all of that good to go, we now have the task of doing the redstone for this thing. And the redstone is actually pretty darn simple. It is actually something from someone else in the community, but sadly, and I really do apologize for this, I can't actually remember the name of the person who came up with it. So I will do my best to remember to put the name up on the description there, so you guys know what's going on. But anyways, we need to go ahead and place down a repeater rather like this, with a piece of redstone rather like that. That is looking good, baby. Okay, and then we need to place ourselves in a redstone torch here. We also need to place ourselves in a redstone torch at the back of the dropper here. Okay, that's looking pretty darn good. And actually, I mean, there's not really too much else to do aside from going ahead and, you know, connecting up the redstone here down to this dropper, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and do it then real quick. So let's do this. The redstone needs to go into the dispenser itself, or the dropper more to the point, and then we need to sort of just like bring it around and connect it up. So it should be pretty simple. Okay, and then we place in the powered rail, which is going to reside there, and it should work, actually. Okay, so that sounded like it dispensed something. Okay, good stuff. Right, I need to just quickly put some stuff away. We're going to make ourselves a bunch of minecarts here, my friends. That's what we're going to do. Just make ourselves a ton of them. Okay. Now, as far as I know, we have to manually activate it a couple of times before we actually get the result that we're looking for, right? So what we need to do real quick is we need to temporarily, anyway, place a button down here. Okay, get that to go, and then that's now in the dispenser. So, what should happen now is if I was to, for example, if I was to do that real quick, then, okay, there we go. So, there's the minecart. So, yeah, this is how it's going to be. The minecart's going to be down there. We jump down into it, and then the villager gets in there, and then as soon as we get back out again, there you go. There's another one dispensed at its place, and then it's ready to go in its place. Okay, cool. All right, so we have the villager pickup system completely up and running. So all we need to do now is make sure that the villagers can get to it, which should be pretty darn simple. So all we need to do, in which case, is place ourselves in a sign there and make ourselves some water flows, and then the actual villager breeder itself can start being built. So let's do this real quick. Okay, coolio. Let's grab the signs out real quick. We're going to put this thing right up here. and that is going to hold the water back so it doesn't flow onto the minecart tracks or the redstone or anything like that and then just ruin things, basically, because that's just not what we want, is it? That's just not what we want. So, let's go ahead and begin putting in the water flow, shall we? So, let us... Oh, jeez! I didn't mean to do that. You silly idiot, Python. Why'd you do that for? Why'd you do that? Boom. Okay, that should have connected it back up. Alright, did that... Oh, okay, it didn't get sent off back again. Okay, right, so I need to get rid of this button now, because technically it's not needed anymore. And then we can actually, like, you know, get this stuff out of the way. Like, we can... I don't know, we could just sort of do this. You know, make it look a bit better. Alright, folks, so I've gone ahead and I have filled up the redstone down here, but just to make sure it's all still working, we pop down here, that thing now goes off, and then that'll be activated, and then there you go, there's another one. Okay, good stuff. So, let's just get back out here. Okay, so we've got 3 more minecarts to put back in the system here. Right, okay, that's nice and easy. Okay, so the only thing that I have to consider is the fact that this is exposed redstone. I could probably just build around that and make it look decent, but some of you redstone experts out there might know a little trick or two in order to, I don't know, make it look a bit better or compact it a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, guys, we're looking pretty good. So, we're going to do the water flow next. So, let's have the water flow in there. Okay, that's pretty good. We need to bring it around town over this way. Oh, there's redstone there. Anyways, so 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then these 3 blocks will be the drop zone. Okay, I can deal with that. The only thing is, if I was to put redstone here, it would block it off. I don't know, man. Maybe the water flow needs to be a block higher. I think it could do with being a block higher, and then we'll be good. So, yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, guys. So, the water flow is just about ready now. So, let's go ahead and place it in. And that is going to go over there. Okay, absolutely perfect. Right, now we just need another little water source here. And then we will be done with the villager collection system. And then we can actually do the villager breeder itself, which, to be honest, is probably the easiest part. The pickup system is probably the more difficult part. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Let's just jump up here. And then we need to get this water flow going on there, and there you go. The villagers will all drop into the minecarts and off they go. Nice and easy, right? So now we have the task of making the actual area for the villagers, right? So they can do their various bits and bobs. So what we're going to do is maybe drop them 3 blocks. Yeah, okay. So this layer now, what I'm doing is going to be where the crops are going to go. And we need to go find the center real quick. So this will be the center. This is where the water source is going to go. So let's make a little bit of a ring here. And then we need to go 4 blocks. That's already 1, 2, 3. That's the drop. So we could bring this out rather like this. It's a bit of a strange shape, but all we're doing, my friends, is we're just trying to incorporate the shape of the actual drop itself, right? So 2 blocks so far, 3 and 4. Okay, nice and simple, right? So let's just do this. Bring it out. Okay, so basically, guys, the dirt needs to be in a bit of a 9 by 9 shape. That's how it's supposed to be. So, a little bit more dirt is required. Guys, we're getting close to actually finishing this thing, you know, functionally speaking anyway. So, let's get back up top again. Oh, I really should make a bamboo farm, shouldn't I? But that thing is planned for the hub project, like putting that in the automatic farming room eventually. But yeah, anyways, boom, do that. And then we are going to waterlog it. There we go. That should be waterlogged, yes. Okay, coolio. So what that means is we now should be able to till all of this land, and it will all be moisturized. Alright, guys, so here we are. We've got the little bed sections in here. These are only 2 blocks, so that's all we need, really. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and place in some trapdoors, rather like this, and the villagers will basically mistake it for a full block that they can walk on. The only other thing we need to do is make sure that we're able to siphon off the baby villagers and not the adult ones, and the easiest way of doing that is just by placing in some slabs, rather like that. So again, let's just do it right there as well, and there we go. The babies will all fall down into the water stream and then down into the eventual minecart system. Okay, looking good, baby. Alright, so we need ourselves a bunch of beds over here and also some sort of lighting source. We're just going to put down a torch for now, but eventually we'll probably, you know, try and pretty this place up a little bit and make it look a little bit more respectable. But anyways, guys, we've still got plenty of things that we need to be getting done. For example, we need to get ourselves some composters and various workstation blocks in here. We're going to need a couple of lecterns if we're going to be siphoning off 2 of those librarians just to get this thing started, right? So, let us do a little bit of work here, shall we? We're going to begin with a little bit of a glass roof here. We're going to need ourselves a lot more glass than what I currently have, but, you know, you get the point. We're going to make ourselves a bit of a roof, guys. Alrighty, guys, so I've made a pretty good amount of progress since the last cut. What I'm in the process of doing now is trying to get as many powered rails in as I possibly can. Now, sadly, with all of these gaps, yes, I have run out. So I'm going to have to get myself some more in just a minute. But for now, all I'm doing is trying to make this place look a little bit more respectable, I guess. So we'll bring ourselves around here. Redstone torch, torch, and then we'll do the same on all of these other areas as well. Redstone torch, torch. Yeah, nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy. You'll love to see it. Alright, guys, so here we go. This is the progress I've made with the actual villager breeder itself. It's looking very, very good, isn't it? We've got some stuffs going on. It's looking real nice. We're getting very, very close to having this thing completed. All we need to do is... Oh, that's a bit of a lag spike. All we need to do is get the villagers in there and also get the beds in there and a few workstations. But that's got to be super, super simple, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it done. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. The minecart system is now in. The beds are now in. The profession stations are now in. The lecterns and composters. So all we need to do now is get... Oh, hello. All we need to do now is get the villagers in there, which hopefully won't be too much of a hassle. I mean, still got a little bit of resources left. Got some rails, powered rails left over. We might need to siphon off a couple minecarts from the villager loader system, because I am pretty much totally out. So, yeah, that's a thing to contend with. Alright, guys, are we ready to get this thing started? Are we ready to get the party started? Huh? I'm ready. So, all we need to do is maybe get a few more... Oh, hey there, buddy. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of this real quick. And then, off you go. Right, so there's no powered rails going out, so I'm going to have to just push this guy along. But he should still be able to get to his destination, right? Eventually. I'm so glad that we could just push these guys along. I think back in the day, we used to have some big troubles with minecarts, but now it's just like, oh, hey, this is super simple. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, let's just keep going here. And then we're going to reconnect with the main rail here with a temporary diversion. And then off you go, Budski. All right. So I should be able to follow this guy all the way over to the villager breeder. Cool. Alright, so yeah, hopefully he's going to wind up claiming a bed that is there now. Okay, up he goes, and he just dropped in by the looks of it. Okay, fantastic. That should be enough. Right, so let's just do F3 and B, just to make sure we don't accidentally hit the villager. Boop! There you go. Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Don't, not like me. Oh, I've spent so much time on this freaking... Yeah. That was close, baby. That was close. Let's go ahead and not have that happen. Alright, villager number 2. Once again, just got to push you through the rail system here. Okay. And then he should follow all the way over to the breeder. Okay, cool. And believe it or not, that should be it. We should be able to get those 2 guys to breed. At least I hope so anyways, because if not, then we're in a bit of a doo-doo situation. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get back up here, do the F3B, get rid of the minecart, and bada bing, bada boom, we're good. Right, so here we go, and rid. I didn't mean to do that! Why does it keep hurting him? Oh, it was the sword, wasn't it? Area of effect damage, wasn't it? Something like that. Alright, well, doesn't matter too much, guys. I just need to grab that block. Okay, cool. Alright, and then we need to place this thing back in. Okay, so they appear to be working, which is good. Okay, that is a good start. The question is, have they claimed the correct beds? I really hope that they have. Alright, well, there we go. They're doing the jobs, which is brilliant. We need them to breed. So what I think I might do to get a little bit of a head start here is I'm going to drop in some bread. Right, there you go. Enjoy bread. And then, there you go. You also enjoy bread. Okay. Right, that should be enough for them to breed. I gave them 32 each. That should be more than enough to have them breed. However, they won't breed until later on in their work schedule, right? It's towards sunset that they do their, you know, in air quotes, home time, which is where they do the breeding. So, yeah, that's cool. So what I think I might do is I might close those trapdoors for just a little bit. So the intention is, guys, the intention is that we build up the numbers inside of this place first so we can have a higher rate of new villagers come through, right? That's the idea. The only thing I haven't done yet is place down the crops, but those aren't really that important right now because, you know, the farmers will be the ones who go ahead and grab them. I will plant them down right now, actually, but yeah, we don't necessarily need them, you know? So that's all cool. That's all good in the hood, baby. All right, so let's do a little bit of that. There's 4 more to go, and the rest are going to be le carrots. Ah, here we go, my friends. All right, these guys seem to be doing the do. Is that going to be enough to provide a new villager? It should be. There shouldn't be any reason why a new villager shouldn't pop out right now. Come on, baby. Hey, why? What's that about? There was an exclamation mark going on. Yeah, there's exclamation marks going on. Is there a reason for that? There shouldn't be a reason for exclamation marks. None of these other beds are claimed, right? Huh. Is it the glass blocks on top of the workstations? Is that a thing? Alright guys, so I've rearranged the beds a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to make any difference. I've put the glass back there. The reason why there's glass there is because the baby villagers will just wind up hopping inside of the composter and then growing up in there and then getting stuck. But it doesn't seem that that's done the job. There's only one other thing that I think it can be, and that's the fact that this is only a 2-block tall room. Maybe it needs to be slightly taller. So maybe if we make it 2.5 blocks tall, maybe that will do the job? Question mark? Alrighty guys, so with the glass section now 3 blocks tall, maybe that will be enough to make these guys breed. If not, then there's something wrong with the design of this thing. I don't know. Come on, don't do... Ah! Why? Why is it doing that? I wish I knew why. I wish there was, like, some sort of system that would just let you know why something doesn't work, man. There's something that's blocking these guys from breeding, and I just don't know what it is. The exclamation marks means that there's something wrong. I don't know is the issue. I just don't know what it is. Maybe the beds need to be in a 3-block tall area? Again, I just don't know. I've got no idea, man. Alrighty, guys. So now a 3-block tall room. Is this going to work? Please, man. Like, I'm running out. Yay, it worked! Oh! It needs to be 3 blocks tall. It can't be 2 blocks tall. Guys! Troubleshooting worked! Woohoo! Oh, baby, that is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy that we got it freaking sorted. Ah, I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. All right, well, I need to go ahead and make this place look amazing again. So let's go put these beds back to how they were, because I don't think the beds were really the issue. It was the size of the room. Oh man, am I glad this thing is working now. It's taken so long, guys, but we got it done. So yeah, there wasn't a video yesterday because I was too busy working on this actual design in my creative test world and getting the, you know, the minecart villager loader all sorted out and all that kind of stuff. But guys, with all of that done and dusted, yeah, I'm pretty happy to say that it's all done and dusted. So all we need to do now is start getting rid of some of these things now. So let's grab the rails and bada bing bada boom. That's all looking good. So once we eventually get the villagers that we want to send off, then yeah, they should all drop down into the minecart and then automatically be sent off to the chamber. So that is fantastic. However, I think that I want to get to the point where there's maybe 4, maybe even 6 villagers in here. I think that'd be a pretty nice number. Maybe we start with 4, and then if we need like a higher number of villagers, then we go for 6 in here, right? So, yeah. Anyways, there we go, my friends. Infinite villager breeder. Hopefully an infinite villager breeder anyway. And yeah, fantastic design. We just need to make it 1 block taller. 3 blocks tall is what you need. So there we go, my friends. Anyways, Amen King says January 2nd, 2020, episode 20. Yeah. I picked this one out because I had a lot of likes on it. Yeah, I didn't even mean for that to happen. Sometimes, some numbers, they just align up perfectly, don't they, guys? All the 2s, all the 20s, all the blooming... Oh, it's just fantastic, isn't it? January 2nd, 20th episode of 2020. Oh, I love it. Alright guys, well that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. There you go, we've got a villager breeder with an automatic villager pickup system in place, which means if we just AFK here for a few hours, then I should be swimming with villagers in the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, then please do be sure, of course, to drop a like rating, especially for all the troubleshooting. We actually got it all finished up and running and working in the finish, guys. We had a fair amount of trouble, but we figured it out. It's all good. So guys, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell as well if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. But for now, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.